and welcome to my next project, which is a 2007 Audi A4 convertible, 1.8 turbo, bodywork, I would say fair condition. We have a slight dent here and some scratching. Minor marks on the arch there. No major dents though. Rear looks good. This side looks okay. Small dent there. And the worst is that. Now it is creased there. However, there may be the opportunity to do a smart repair on that and get that knocked out. Something which I will try and get done properly. Not me trying to do it. And the reason I say that is you can't get these wheel arches or wheel arch panels second hand. You can get them second hand, but they cost a fortune. Supply and demand, because you can't get them brand new or aftermarket. Nobody makes them anymore. So if I can get that sorted out, then that'll be fine. That'll be the bodywork pretty much squared away. I need a fog light here. That one's disappeared. The other one's in. Roof doesn't work, so that's going to be my first task, to try and get the roof sorted. It needs a clean as well. However, I do like a clean, and I'm quite good at doing the roofs as well. She's got... let's turn the radio off. 102,288 miles. When I drove it, it does need a clutch, which is not great. It's a bit extra work, and it also needs time and belt and service. So again, a bit of time and extra work, but it was to be expected. Other than that, interior's okay. Will clean up very well. Yeah, the car otherwise is as you would expect. It probably could do with some rear brakes, probably discs and pads. Bit difficult to see there, but there we go. Yeah, they're knackered. However, the fronts actually look okay. There is a bit of rippling on there, but nothing to write home about. As we can see, the alloys on here as well, not great. Slight bit of curbing on that one. That one's probably the best, even though it needs sorting there. And that one, so all the alloys aren't great. But again, it's not something that I'm going to go through the expense of getting refurbed. So I think we'll just live with them as they are. Right, let's investigate the roof. Dilly. Okay, so investigating the roof. So where am I going to start? Well, I'm going to start with information I do know, and that is from the lady who I bought this off. She had removed a fuse from here because the system was beeping at her because of a fault. So she removed the fuse. So the first thing I'm going to do is said fuse. It goes into one of these. So I'll just pop the ignition on, push the fuse in until I hear a beeping. Should be anything to do with the roof. She can't remember exactly which one she took out. No, can't see anything there. Nothing on there. Nothing in there. That's a blank hole. Nothing in there. Okay, so I'm going to have to go on the forums and find out which fuse goes where on here, and then take it from there. Once I find that, then I'll run VCDS on the computer and bring up any fault codes that may be associated with the not functioning roof. Okay, so here we are in the rear of the car. So in the boot, we can see we've got full storage. Now to open the hood or the soft top, you must then drop the storage compartment down, which is this. And then what that does is that creates the required space for the roof to fold down, and if the car doesn't detect that this is down, it won't let you open the roof. Let's see if that light's gone out now. It hasn't. So I'll try again to unfold the roof and see if I get the same message. Close boot. Okay. Let's try now. Okay, not getting any message now. So no message at all, even though everything's in the correct position. So it's now time to run VCDS and see what fault codes come up. Okay, so we're in VCDS. So I'll go to central convenience, possibly. See if there's any fault codes in there. Okay, quite a few. No communication to convertible top control module. Well, that's a little bit concerning. However, we did take the fuse out, so I wonder if I clear them fault codes and see what comes back. Diagnostic. So once I've done that, I'll come back to you and show you what the results are. Okay, that's the reading of any fault codes done. So scan of all the systems. High pressure sensor, that'll be for the aircon. Convertible top control module, no communication. Bulbs, convertible top, no communication. Convertible top, no communication. Implausible signal switch position, and that's it. So I'll clear all these fault codes, and then that'll get rid of any historic ones, and then it'll rescan, and then I'm guessing we'll just be left with the switch. And the reason it's coming up with all them no control module communication is because the fuse was removed, so that'll be registering on multiple control modules within the car. So again, I'll turn this off and come back to you once it's redone another scan and see what we're left with. Okay, so we've reran the diagnostics, and scrolling down now, can't see any problems. However, we know a problem still exists, so I'm going to close that, and then I'll go into the module. I'm now going to operate the switch, and hopefully that'll throw a code. So now go into central electrics again. It could be in the convenience module, but I'll try central electrics. Hopefully it's thrown a fault code. No, that's just bulbs. So I'm okay with them. Close. Let's see, more about central convenience. I'm guessing this is where, if anywhere, it'll be stored. There's a fault code. Not in there neither. Done central electrics, comfort convenience, auto roof. There we go. Switch position 008 implausible forum, and find out where this switch is. Dilly dilly. Okay, following the instructions and using a special key that sits actually in the fuse box, I've managed to open the roof manually. I've held it with me straps there, held that lid up there. Now, seemingly the switch is in here somewhere, so it must be a trigger switch, trip switch in here, which is showing that this lid isn't closed properly or open, one of the two. So I'm going to spray some WD-40 in there and see if I can get the switches to activate, and then see what happens to the dash light. Could be a simple fix, who knows, dilly dilly. Right. Okay, so I think I've sorted the problem there. Just hadn't put the lock in or engaged the locks in correctly at the back. So Here we go. That's perfect.
Get in.
Well, that was a great achievement to get that roof working in such a short a time. Yeah, could have been a lot worse. Could have been a roof off. But yeah, I've given it a good wish. The roof's come up fantastic. I've actually got some Fabrisil, so I can re-proof that. When it dries, I'll just make sure that I have actually got all the mildew and stuff off. But yeah, on first inspection, looks grand. Yeah, so we can look forward to some more episodes as we progress with servicing. It needs a thermostat and timing belt kit, which have all been ordered. So yeah, jobs for the weekend, dilly. Okay, so we kind of have progress. I found the two trip switches, which basically when you close these go into the latches, and when the latches close, this side hits a trip switch on the latch, and the other side it's actually that catch there, or that bit sticking out that locks, that actually hits the trip switch and knocks it off. So two separate ways of hitting the switch. So to determine if I've solved a problem, or kind of identified the potential problem, is I've now closed the roof using the set emergency key, which means I've left the back open, so it's a bit of a different configuration, because really that back should be down and then this would close, but I've had to just close it temporarily for now with that back up. So that allows us to lock this, which means them two trip switches are recognising the roof shut at the front. I've already mentioned with the latch closed in there, that shows that that potentially that is locked. So then I would just need to operate the trip switch in here that would normally be triggered by that locking mechanism going inside here, and the trip switch is just there. So if you can hear that clicking. Now if I keep that shut, you can see on the dash the light has gone off. If I release it, we can now hopefully see it flashing. Push in, it goes off, out, flashing light comes back on. Hopefully you can see that there, just in the top right. Off or closed and then open. Okay, so my theory is all that's happening is that when that part is closing, it's not shutting, it's not making that connection or pushing it across far enough. So I'm going to see if there's something I can do to make that happen. Dilly. Okay, so all I've done was activate the trip switch many a time to free it. I've put everything back to normal now, locked everything back in, and as soon as I locked that, the light went out. So I'm just going to see now if the roof actually opens. Here we go. Oh, provided I haven't got a flat battery now. Okay. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, it's closed again.
Something not right. Right, I'll just check the rear lock. Well, I'm sure I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. These to me are one of the best looking convertibles that was made. Timeless. Why they stopped making these? The A4 convertible. Dilly. So what I will do is do a bit of detailing, not a full on, but you see stuff like this, all the dirt where it's just been sat. So again, clean all that out. On the back here where the roof lifts again, and polish this up. So you can see there how clean that'll come up all the way around. Obviously clean all the leather and spray it with my super shiny silicone spray, which will bring the interior up champion. Oh, certainly a lot better. Give it a hoover, clean the windows, and that is pretty much it. I'll do a photo session on it, probably outside in the road, or I might take it down to the field, one of the two, give it a good setting. Yeah, and then see how she fares. If she's still here, by the time you come by, fill your boots to bring your polishing kit. Dilly dilly. Well, so much for me little quick hoover out and some glitter on it. You know me, I'm gonna have to tap the seats out. It's only 4 bolts, couple of cable connectors for the airbags and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, there's been no floor mats in here, so we can see it's just yeah, it's minging, proper minging. So I'll be able to get the jet wash in all this once the seat's out. Again, do me Vax magic on all that. And look inside there. Obviously when you pull that forward, I mean I've hoovered that, believe it or not, and that's still full of crap. So again, I can jet wash all the seats. Let's have a look in this one. Might not be as bad. Oh yeah. Yeah. Seats out. Dilly dilly.